Good morning, students. Today I am here to discuss about the chapter that is chemical kinetics. We know that what is chemical kinetics. Chemical means chemical reaction and kinetics means the speed and the rate. So chemical kinetics, it is a branch of chemistry which deals with rate of reaction and its mechanism. That is the chemical kinetics. It is a branch of chemistry which deals with the rate of reaction. Rate means speed of reaction and its mechanism. That is the chemical kinetics. How many types of reactions are there? There are three different types of reactions. One is fast reaction, second one is slow reaction, and third one is moderate reaction. If we talk about this fast reaction are those which takes place in fraction of second. Like we have taken the example that neutralization of acid and base or ionic reactions which are takes place in a fraction of second. And the slow reaction, like we have taken the example that rusting of iron is the slow reaction, and the slow reactions we can say they take time so much. It may be 30 days, it may be 1 year, it may be 6 months. So we can say these type of reactions are slow. And third one is moderate reactions. Moderate reactions are those which takes place in a moderate time. So we can use that type of reaction to determine the rate of reaction. Then we take what is the rate of reaction. Next one is rate of reaction. Rate of reaction. First of all, I have taken the example general reactant changes into product. R is a reactant and P is a product. When reactant react, it will give a product. Then what is the rate of that reaction? Then we can say rate is minus delta R upon delta T, and it is also equal to delta P upon delta T. So according to this, we can define the rate of a reaction. The rate of a reaction is the change in concentration of any of the reactant or product. We can say the change in concentration with respect to time. That is the rate of reaction. That is the rate of reaction. Then according to that, we can define the rate of reaction. Rate of reaction is the change in concentration of reactant or product with respect to time. That is the rate of reaction. In this case, what we can observe, then the rate of reaction of the reactant decrease. Means it show the negative symbol. But in case of product, it is a positive. Why? Then according to that, according to reactions, we already see that rate of reaction is equal to minus delta R upon delta T. So according to that, the rate of the reactant is disappearing of the reactant is negative. Why? Because initial concentration of the reactant is more, but the final is less. How we can calculate? When we take the graph between time and concentration, what we can observe, the concentration decrease with respect to time. I have taken the concentration here maximum, and at that time, suppose this is the initial time t1 and this is the final time t2. This is the concentration of C1 and the concentration of C2. What we can see that the concentration, final concentration is less in comparison to previous one. So that the C2 minus C1 upon T2 minus T1, the value is negative. So we can make this value positive. We have used the sign convention. So according to that, the rate equal to minus of that. C2 is the final concentration, C1 is the initial concentration, T2 is the final time and T1 is the initial time. According to this graph, we can see. And that is the reason that rate of disappearance of the reactant is negative. Next one is rate of appearance of the product. Rate of reaction also equal to delta P upon delta T, where P is the product. Then according to that, what we can see that graphically we get, when we draw the graph between time and concentration, the graph is increased like that. Initial concentration is 0 because product is not formed when the reactant are not react. When they react, they will give the product. And after time, suppose I have taken the time t1 and here the t2. Then we can see that concentration, this is the C1 and this is the C2. C1 is the less, C2 is more. So the difference is also positive. So the rate equal to C2 minus C1 upon T2 minus T1. It is positive. So the rate of appearance of product, a rate of appearance of product is positive. ये positive रहेगा. That is the rate of the reaction, and it is also known as average rate of reaction. Average rate of reactions is the change in concentration of any of the reactant or product. Like next one is instantaneous. Instantaneous rate of reaction. What is instantaneous? Instantaneous means a particular time, an instant of time. The rate of that particular reaction at a particular time is known as instantaneous rate of reaction. I have taken example that in case of reactant as well as in the case of product, I have taken that graphical representation and time. What we can see, this is the for reactant, this is for product. What we can see, the rate decreases up to this. In this case, rate increases. I have taken that concentration and that concentration. These are the C1 and it is C2. T1, T2. But I have taken that T time. I have taken T time. At that time, I want to get the rate of reaction. अब हमें इस पॉइंट पे निकालना है, तो क्या करेंगे हम यहाँ पर एक टेंजेंट ड्रॉ कर देंगे इस तरह से, एक टेंजेंट ड्रॉ कर देते हैं। अब ये टेंजेंट ड्रॉ करते ही हमारे पास ये कंसंट्रेशन आ गई, एक ये कंसंट्रेशन आ जाएगी यहाँ पे जो मिनिमम, अरे इनके बीच का डिफरेंस जो एवरेज आएगी उसे हम बोल देंगे दैट इज इंस्टेंटेनियस। पर्टिकुलर टाइम पर जो आपका आ जाएगा वो पर्टिकुलर टाइम की एवरेज जब भी आती है किसी पर्टिकुलर टाइम पे आ जाएगी। इसी तरह से हमें इस पॉइंट पे लेना है। यहां पर भी हमने क्या किया, एक टेंजेंट ड्रॉ कर दिया, यहाँ का T1, ये T2, यहाँ ये C1, ये C2। According to this graphically representation, the rate is equal to minus dr upon dt. In this case, the rate equal to plus dp upon dt. Why we have taken here the d, not the delta? This d represents the small change. Because at instantaneous rate, only the small change of the reactant is required. There is a very little bit change of the concentration. So, according to that, we have taken the dt. The instantaneous rate of reaction is the rate of reaction at an instant of time is known as instantaneous rate of reaction. Now, from this graphical representation, the slope is negative, and in this case slope is positive, means this is the negative, so that is the slope is negative, and in this case they are positive, so its slope is positive. Next one is law of mass action. Law of mass action. What is law of mass? A, B, B will give D. Then according to that, rate equal to K into A raised to power A and B raised to power B. These are the coefficient. These are the coefficient to balance the chemical equation. So according to that, we get that rate is equal to K into A raised to power A and B raised to power B, where A and B are stoichiometric coefficient which are used to balance a chemical equation. So according to that, we can define the law of mass action. It states that the rate of a reaction is directly proportional to the molar concentration of the reactants raised to power a stoichiometric coefficient which are present a balanced chemical equation. That is the rate or law of mass action. लॉ ऑफ मास एक्शन क्या बोलता है कि जो रेट होता है ये मोलर कंसंट्रेशन की पावर ऑफ किसी कांस्टेंट कोएफिशिएंट की पावर में रहेगा, लेकिन वो कोएफिशिएंट आपकी बैलेंस्ड केमिकल इक्वेशन में होना चाहिए. दैट इज द लॉ ऑफ मास एक्शन. नेक्स्ट वन इज रेट लॉ. नेक्स्ट वन इज रेट लॉ. व्हाट इज रेट लॉ? Rate law also having the similarity. In this case we have used the alpha and beta. What it can state? The rate law state that the rate of a reaction is directly proportional to molar concentration of the reactants raised to power of coefficient or constant which may or may not, a constant which may or may not, which may or may not be equal to the stoichiometric coefficient. ये हो भी सकते हैं और नहीं भी हो सकते हैं. रेट कांस्टेंट, रेट लॉ में जो आपके पास रेट कांस्टेंट की आ रहा है ये प्रोपोर्शनलिटी के लिए आ रहा है, प्रोपोर्शनलिटी के निकालने के लिए. तो रेट लॉ क्या डिफाइन करता है कि रेट लॉ इज द रेट ऑफ अ रिएक्शन डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द मोलर कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ द रिएक्टेंट्स रेज्ड टू पावर अ कांस्टेंट व्हिच मे और मे नॉट इक्वल टू द स्टोइचियोमेट्रिक कोएफिशिएंट इन अ बैलेंस्ड केमिकल इक्वेशन. किसी बैलेंस्ड केमिकल इक्वेशन में ये हो भी सकते हैं और नहीं भी हो सकते हैं. दैट इज द रेट लॉ. रेट लॉ. आफ्टर दैट वी कैन find the unit of that rate. Unit of rate. Units of rate. Rate के यूनिट आपको पता है. रेट क्या है? चेंज इन कंसंट्रेशन. upon time. And we know that concentration is mole per liter and time is in second. So the units are mole per liter per second. This is the unit of rate. Now we calculate the unit of rate constant. Unit of rate constant. Then we know that rate equal to K into concentration of the reactant raised to power n. Suppose मैंने n ले लिया, कोई नंबर, इट मे बी आपके पास n के साथ साथ आपके नंबर कोई भी आ सकते हैं, ये ऑर्डर के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. ठीक है. अब उसके बाद हम निकालेंगे, पहले तो रेट कांस्टेंट के पहले हम ऑर्डर ऑफ रिएक्शन निकाल लेते हैं. ऑर्डर ऑफ रिएक्शन. व्हाट इज ऑर्डर ऑफ रिएक्शन? It is the sum of the power. I have taken the example rate equal to K, A raised to power A and B raised to power alpha and B raised to power beta. Then order of reaction is alpha plus beta. What is order of reaction? It is the sum of power of concentration terms in a rate law expression. That is the order of reaction. And according to that, we can find the rate constant, units of rate constant. अब ये जो आपके पास आ रहा है इस इक्वेशन में क्या आ गया? It may be alpha plus beta is the order of reaction. Like I have taken example, rate equal to K into A raised to power 1 and B raised to power 2. Then the order is 1 plus 2 equal to 3. Next, the order of reaction may be 0, maybe 1, maybe 2, 3 and so on, or even in fraction also. Order of reaction may be 0, 1, 2 and so on, and even in fraction. Right? Now we can calculate the rate, unit of rate constant. Units of rate constant. Already I told you rate equal to K into R raised to power n, where n is the order of reaction. n represent कर रहा है किसी order को. n is equal to order of reaction. So according to that, we can find the unit rate constant in this equation. K equal to rate upon concentration raised to power n, and we know that the unit of rate is mole per liter per second and concentration is mole per liter raised to power n. If n equal to 0, then K equal to mole per liter per second, mole per liter raised to power 0, and we know that raised to power 0 of any terms is equal to 1. So K equal to mole per liter per second for 0 order reaction. If n equal to 1, K equal to mole per liter per second upon mole per liter की power 1, then this cancel out, K equal to per second. This is for first order. We get like that we can calculate the order of reaction and its units, and according to units we also find that the order of reaction. So thank you, and that's all for today's topic. Thank you. Have a nice day.